Hello, everybody. It's Brett Boyd from the Market House. At Market House, we're doing everything we possibly can to keep your shopping experience safe. And also, don't forget our text shopping service. From 7 until 7 every day, you can text us your order at 517-234-2020, and the Market House team is here to help you. Let's be safe, let's shop safe, and come see us at the Market House, Hillsdale and Hudson.
Tired of having everyone know you're coming before you arrive because of your exhaust? If so, then it's time to call the experts at RS Custom Exhaust in Hillsdale. RS Custom Exhaust has all the tools and parts to make your vehicle quiet again. And for you sports car enthusiasts, if you're looking for the roar to be the king of the roads, RS Custom Exhaust can help you too. With free estimates and first-class service, RS Custom Exhaust has your vehicle covered. So stop and see them today, located at 1461 Vera Drive in Hillsdale. Well, good afternoon, Machendo. It is Friday, March 27, 2020. I'm Scott Pietta with an HTV1 News coronavirus update. Well, breaking news just coming in an hour ago. Steuben County now has its first confirmed case of the novel coronavirus. The Steuben County Health Department has been informed that a Fremont Community Schools employee who lives in Steuben County is currently in an Allen County hospital and has tested positive for COVID-19. The health department has been in contact with Fremont school officials and the Indiana Department of Health to coordinate their response. Faculty and families in the Fremont School District are strongly urged to remain at home, monitor for fever, cough, and/or shortness of breath. Maintain social distancing if you have to go out, and wash your hands frequently. The Adrian Daily Telegram says 2 more people have tested positive in Lenawee County, bringing that total into that county up to 5. As 2 adult males and an adult female have tested positive by Wednesday. No information has been released about the 2 new cases. We now know that 2 cases in Branch County are both inmates at the Lakeland Correctional Facility. According to the Coldwater Daily Reporter, the first inmate has been transferred to the Department of Corrections Hospital in Jackson to take advantage of the isolation and treatment rooms there. The second case is still in isolation at Lakeland. MDOC spokesperson Chris Gautz says the inmates were isolated and quarantined prior to their diagnosis, and staff members were properly protected while interacting with them. Any staff or inmates who interacted with the two were also identified and isolated until the test results are returned. Gautz didn't have any available count of the inmates who are under observation or supervision after displaying symptoms, but he says confirmed case information will be updated online. Now, the first 2 positive cases have been confirmed in Fulton County. The Fulton County Health Department made that announcement yesterday. No further information has been released due to privacy concerns. Well, so far, with the 5 cases already confirmed in Hillsdale County, that brings the total to 15 cases of COVID-19 in the Machendo area. Williams County is the only part of our coverage area that still has no positive tests to report. The village of Blissfield has closed all of its parks while the state of emergency is in effect. Police Chief Dale Greenleaf says that the BPD has observed kids playing in large gatherings at the parks, clearly defeating the purpose of the stay-at-home order and ignoring social distancing practices. Greenleaf says he understands some people may think it's an overreaction, but he'd rather be accused of doing too much than not doing enough. Along those same lines, WTVB says Health Officer Rebecca Burns is obviously frustrated with those who are not obeying the stay-at-home order. At yesterday's board meeting of the Branch Hillsdale St. Joseph Community Health Agency, Burns said on Wednesday that she and her staff observed several families playing softball and kids huddled together while playing basketball, clearly in violation. She noted that people are allowed to go to the grocery shopping and do necessary errands, but they shouldn't take the whole family. Burns added people need to be smarter about how they interact during the crisis. At the same meeting, the health board gave Burns permission to ask all companies who are still operating to screen their employees for coronavirus as they come into work each day. Burns says that the letter would resemble an order that was recently issued in Washtenaw County. Now, that order mandates screenings by temperature, limits shared space and equipment, and requires employees to work from home as much as possible. Social distancing is required, and anyone with underlying health issues or cold symptoms are asked to stay home. At the Tri-County Health Board meeting, board members Mark Wiley of Hillsdale County raised concerns about not having enough supplies to conduct the screenings. Because of that, Burns agreed to make her letter a recommendation, not a requirement, and will list best practices for employers rather than mandates. No word yet on when that letter will be sent out. Meanwhile, in terms of health for those out of work due to the pandemic, a local food pantry is temporarily closing out of concerns for the health of their workers. Now, the WTBB says the Branch Area Food Pantry in Coldwater made that decision after, quote, painful and agonizing deliberation. The pantry has switched to drive-up service last week, but manager Patty Dowded says that the risk is too great to continue for the time being. They'll take this week to assess the situation, and they'll be hoping to reopen by April 7th. Local government bodies continue to shift operations amidst the crisis. WLKI says the Steuben County Board of Commissioners will be holding their regularly scheduled meeting on April 6th, but members of the public will only be allowed to participate by conference call. If you have any questions, you can call Administrative Assistant Aaron Sheffley at 260-668-1000, extension 1224. Now, we reported earlier that Ohio has extended their delayed primary so the voters can use absentee ballots. Now, Indiana has done the same. WLKI reports that the Indiana Elections Commission voted unanimously yesterday to move their Hoosier State's primary to June 2nd. All registered voters can use no-excuse absentee ballots, and the commission has sent guidance to the county elections board on how to handle the changes. The commission is thinking ahead as well, as they'll be meeting on April 22nd to talk over the possibilities for a vote-by-mail election if the crisis makes it necessary. Also in the Hoosier State, the bill for what would have banned cities from regulating rental properties has been vetoed by Governor Eric Holcomb. Opponents to the bill said it would have threatened tenant protections that already exist in several communities, and Holcomb says that the language of the bill was overly broad, prohibiting any local rental ordinances beyond state law. The governor also noted that the economic situation has significantly changed due to the coronavirus outbreak, implying that this would be wrong time to put renters' housing in jeopardy. The session ended on March 11th, but the legislature could have still override the veto with a simple majority when they continue next year. In Michigan, the Department of Natural Resources has suspended all burn permits across the state. DNR Forest Resources Fire Supervisor Dan Lux says the move will ensure firefighters and staff are better situated to handle critical needs. He cites burning debris as a number one cause of wildfires in Michigan and says that the fewer people doing burning, emergency response resources will be available when and where that they'll be needed. When burning may still be opened in some areas around the state where the ground is still covered by snow. In Ohio, special pandemic licenses have been granted at about 2,000 child care centers as part of the state's response to the COVID-19 crisis. WBNO says while lawmakers approved that move, the state's controlled board added $15.6 million to the Ohio Department of Health budget, specifically to pay for supplies for frontline healthcare workers. On top of that, Attorney General Dave Yost of the Buckeye State's two U.S. attorneys have promised swift action against any doctors who prescribe medicines that have not been tested for the coronavirus treatment. As for the effectiveness, state officials say that they say the curve of Ohio is flattening, but it's no time for a victory lap, as people should continue to abide by the stay-at-home order and practice social distancing. And there's more silver lining in this pandemic cloud, as Siena Heights University, WLEN, says the loss of the school's annual day of giving and their scholarship gala has presented a significant hit to their ability to support the 90% of the students who receive financial aid and those whose families are financially insecure. So, SHU has created the Saints Strong Fund, which President Sisters Peg Albert says will help demonstrate to students, alumni, and friends that the Siena family cares for one another. If you'd like to donate, you can visit the sienaheights.edu/saintsstrong. Well, those are the top stories surrounding the pandemic today. We'll be starting our new full broadcast once again on Monday with live broadcasts at noon and at 8:30 p.m. So we hope that you'll join us as we work to keep you informed. Don't forget, you can find more of our news and our live broadcast right here 24/7 at htv1.net. For all of us here at HTV1, I'm Scott Pienta. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon and have a great day, everyone.
El Cerrito's variety-packed menu has something for everyone. With generous servings and lots of flavor, you'll think of it as a fiesta for your taste buds. Dine in or carry out at El Cerrito on Chicago Street in downtown Coldwater and Carlton Road in Hillsdale.
There's a reason that professionals shop at Jonesville Lumber. They expect quality, service, and knowledge. And that's exactly what they receive. For nearly 100 years, Jonesville Lumber has been family-owned. We take pride in serving our area with great products at competitive prices. We have dedicated project estimators in-house that will help figure the materials needed to complete your next task at hand. Whether you're building your dream home, adding a pole barn, building a deck, updating your kitchen, or painting your front door, let Jonesville Lumber help you with your next project.
The Saucy Dogs is the name and barbecue is the game. Come on down for a good time and some great food. At Saucy Dogs, try our barbecue nachos or our tasty ribs. We'll have you howling for more. Saucy Dogs, downtown Jonesville.